pleasant good day to all of my YouTube fans across the globe. It's my pleasure once again to come before you to do a YouTube presentation. We, as usual, would like to greet you with our salutations and then we'll get into doing our presentation. So I, Imo Rameses Bakari, your psychologist and life coach from the magical community of Point Fortin in Trinidad and Tobago, located in the Southern Caribbean. It is my desire to inspire you to rise higher. It is my desire to inspire you to become greater. It is my desire to inspire you to maintain the fire in your belly. It is my desire to inspire you and partner with you in 2024 to ensure that your dreams become a reality. This will be done through counseling, through coaching, through writing, public speaking, feature speaking, and community development. And this is necessary because you are deserving of becoming the best possible versions of yourself. And that is our commitment to you and to work with you to ensure that a brighter and newer day is on the horizon. So once again, having done our salutation, we will do a motivational word. And the motivational word is to always strive to do better, even though things may not be as bright as you want it to be. Always strive to do better, even though things may not be as bright as you want it to be. And having done our motivational word, we remind you of the services that we offer. We offer coaching and counseling services. You can call us or email us to book an appointment. We also offer ongoing courses. For example, a 10-week course entitled The Fundamentals of Psychology, costing $300. 4-week course entitled The Fundamentals of Public Speaking, costing $1,200 for students and $1,800 for the general public. And a 4-week course entitled Mastering Emotional Intelligence, that costs $1,800 for students and $2,500 for the general public. We also remind you to purchase my book Conversation at 100 TT, 45 EC or 15 US. We also have books such as Understanding and Remembering C.L.R. James, costing $140. Tribute to African Civilization, costing $100. And also George Weeks in the Era 1962 to 1987, costing $150. We will put up a listing so that you can remember, and we encourage you to buy any of these books and to partake in any of our services. All you need to do is give us a call at 1-868-778-5141, 1-868-779-2544, or email us at leadershipwithadifference@gmail.com. So having done the preliminaries, I will now go into today's presentation. And as we all know, we have just witnessed the conclusion of the 2024 Olympics held in Paris, France. So the title today, the Paris Olympics 2024, a disgrace or totally out of place. You make your pick. Now, as we all know, the Olympics is the most significant sporting event on the globe. I repeat, the Olympics, from its inception to now, is the most significant sporting event on the globe. Perhaps we can argue and say the World Cup will contest it, but what makes the Olympics more significant is that it constitutes of a number of sports, all right? And when we think of the Olympics, when we think of the preparation that athletes have to undergo over a 4-year period to be at their peak, we know that that is the ultimate test, right? Whether it's athletics, whether it's field events, whether it's cycling, basketball, cricket, gymnastics, the Olympics is the ultimate. And even professional sports people who like play in the NBA, they make it their duty to represent their country, the United States, because getting an Olympic gold is a very important part of your package, of your CV, in terms of your exploits as a sportsman or sportswoman. So there was a lot of controversies arising from the Olympics held in Paris. Many religious people had issues with the opening ceremony, and I guess they are all entitled to their point of view. I will not be focusing much on that, but that raised eyebrows among many for whatever reasons. Some consider it being blasphemous of certain aspects of the Christian faith. I mean, everyone is entitled to how they interpret things. But my focus today is not on that per se. But if some of the reports that we heard about are actually true, it is indeed a very concerning. Because if an athlete has to go through 4 years of preparation, sacrifice, heavy financial investment, proper training, nutrition, medical care, etc., if it is true that those athletes have to stay in an Olympic village without air condition, that certainly is a disgrace, if it is true. If it is true that athletes have to lie on cardboard beds, that certainly is not becoming of an event with the status of the Olympics, and it's a total disgrace. If it is true that swimmers were allowed to swim in water conditions that would not be common, that had health concerns, that is a total disgrace. Now listen carefully to how I'm framing my question. If it is true, right? Because at the end of the day, evidence is important, but those reports were circulated, right? What I know is true is that the sprint legend from Jamaica, Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and the sprint sensation out of the United States, Sha'Carri Richardson, we saw the pictures and we saw the contestation, particularly by Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce, where they were locked out of the area where they had to enter the stadium. And Fraser-Pryce withdrew. Sha'Carri Richardson, I understand, didn't get a proper warm-up. Now, these were marquee athletes, and whether they were marquee athletes or not, how it is in an event such as an Olympics, something can occur where athletes were locked out. And based on what Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce was talking about, some change of rule, that was an utter disgrace in terms of what the Olympics represents. So when we think of contestation and competition, we expect the very best performances to come to the fore. And if those things were evident in what the athletes had to contend with, if it is true, according to Coco Duff, the tennis player from the United States, that 10 athletes had to share a bathroom, if it is true that so many athletes had to leave the Olympic village because of substandard condition, that kind of organization was indeed a disgrace. But what is concerning to me, the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, has been organizing Olympics for many, many years. And this one was the first one with such an outcry and outpouring of complaints. Was it failure on the part of the IOC? Was it failure on the part of France? And in a previous interview for a different reason, I said the hell with France. Well, I don't know what kind of notes that were taken by the IOC, if it's their own shortcomings or the shortcomings of France, but certainly an Olympic, being the pinnacle of sport, cannot be subjected to those kind of situations that only diminishes the status of the event. When we think of Olympics, we look at world records being broken, we look at performances of the very best, and for performances to be of the very best, the conditions have to be right. I don't know if the question of the AC situation could be connected with the whole question of France's inability to have easy access to Niger's uranium, which powers electricity in France. And they use it as an excuse to talk about having a green Olympics. I mean, perhaps there's some kind of connection there because they were, easy access, cheap rates, and enjoying the spoils. But with the new regime in Niger, conditions have changed. If it is true also that there was poor quality food, there was a poor quality of food, and also a shortage of food, well, that is not only a disgrace, that is, beyond imagination that such an occurrence can occur at an Olympics. So that is why my presentation was headed, the Olympics 2024 in Paris, a disgrace or totally out of place. You make your pick. I know you enjoy this presentation. I know you enjoy the perspectives. I will remind you to support us, to watch our videos for longer periods, to subscribe to our channel, encourage friends and colleagues to support our channel, and to help us continue producing the quality of videos that we are producing with the content, and to lift the quality of the videos. We call on you to support us in whatever way financially that you're capable of doing. You can do so through our YPay and Patreon links. We also encourage the over 88% of viewers who are not subscribers who regularly watch our channel. Take the next step and subscribe. Take the next step after subscribing to share and encourage others to subscribe. We remind you to partake in our ongoing courses, to book a counseling or coaching appointment, or to buy any of the advertised books. So we count on you, and we are committed to continue producing our good work. Just give us a call in terms of our services at 1-868-778-5141, 1-868-779-2544, or email us at leadershipwithadifference@gmail.com. You make your pick. Paris 24 Olympics, a disgrace or totally out of place. Stay tuned. We will be in place to continue producing powerful videos. Stay tuned and bye.